Still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a She ride shotgun. Try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them?
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Wade Miley is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 640.
And now pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Now one down with the bases empty. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game. This team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. Votto has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
1-1. Here it is.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. Winker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. Striding in is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second. The first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
That is true.
Nick Castellanos now. In prior matchups with Chad Cool, he carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Second home run early in the year as the Reds strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
That is cool. Let's go.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1-1 to count. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hot shot down the line. Evans will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Ready now is Phillip Evans. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Suarez is there. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now to bat, Eric Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. From the stretch. From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch inside the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. And now in the box, Jesse Winker. In flyer matchups with Chad Kuhl. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Kuhl has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that to 1-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
I can't tell you how big a play that is right there. It's so important to keep runners off base, but how about keeping the go-ahead runner off base? Your pitcher's fired up right now.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Up next, Tucker Barnhart. In flyer matchups with Chad Kuhl, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Naquin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Wade Miley. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in the run.
Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hayes is over to take a look. He's set. The 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Chad Kuhl. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slow little roller to third. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. Potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Back to the top of the order now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First pitch on the way.
India.
0-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On the first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
And that was a great swing.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Reds are down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now to the plate, here is Brian Reynolds. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, as that looked like it caught him flush that time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Phillip Evans. He popped out in his first trip. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Liner towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the first pitch of the AB now. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And there's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Suarez is into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Lays off to 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. No one on with 1 down, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Moustakas becomes out number 2 this inning, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Digging in will be Eric Gonzalez. He collected a base hit his first time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1.
Down 1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit, Jacob Stallings hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nope. Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate
1 ball,
umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, here is Adam Frazier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Hayes trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect from the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Wade Miley.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Frazier is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Jonathan India digging in now. He went down on strikes last time up. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Dribbled down the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Reds lead 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Now a flare out toward right center. India calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
The Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Brian Hayes digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hit in the air to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Eugenio Suarez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in next, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jesse Winker becomes out number 2 this inning. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner scores from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped him up. Newman over to his left, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. So now into the box is Brian Reynolds. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying. A swing and a drive! Away back! That's got it! It's gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
And now Todd Frazier as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Naquin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
To the plate now, Phillip Evans. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off-speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. So next to bat will be Eric Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Votto in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. One there on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. And we're stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
The batter, number 4.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. So now to the plate, number 4. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Jonathan India.
Standing in now, Jonathan India. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now back, first baseman, Joey Votto.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds first baseman. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Stepping up is Jacob Stallings. A lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Amir Garrett gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. So here's Adam Frazier, flew out last time up.
Number 50.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Yoenis Cespedes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52.
And now the first pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now here is Nicholas Castellanos. His career numbers in this matchup is 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Crick, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nicholas Castellanos is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
Count even at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Now batting.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Moustakas stands at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Newman brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's now 4-2 Cincinnati.
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in next, Ke'Bryan Hayes is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sal Romano claims the win out of the pen. His